round of applause. He has supported in person, in kind. This hall was given to us free of charge. Nothing. They're supported with food, with everything. So please, once again, that round of applause was not rousing enough for somebody who has given us access to this thing. Thank you very much. We also have here one of our dignitaries, even though we have mentioned last month. We have Mrs. the GM of last month, who has been nothing but very, very amazing to us on our basis and everything. Give a round of applause as well. Thank you. We have as well Dr. Ajah, who is the DG Nigeria Conservation Foundation. Dr. Ajah, the DG Nigeria Conservation Foundation, has been of immense support to us as well. We also have different KBACs and Vales who have been of immense support. All the Vales and KBACs in this entire axis have given us 100% support. So please, may we give them a round of applause. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you so much once again, our partners. We appreciate the collaboration so far. And we can only see that this is at the point for this collaboration was supporting our environment, supporting. And of course, our nature is what we call for. And I would like to say, the reason why I had to mention what Rotary stands for, what we do as Rotarians, why we should be referred to as Rotarians, just in case you are in a particular community and you are thinking, let me even attend to this club, let me see what they do or how they do their things. You are welcome anytime, any day to be a Rotarian. All you just have to do, as a Rotarian, of course, you must have a source of income, a source of revenue, and you must be of proven character, proven integrity. And as such, that makes you someone that is willing to actually make impact in various communities. We welcome our royal fathers. Thank you for joining us at this time. Put your hands together for our royal fathers for adding some level of royalty to this event. Thank you very much for being part of us at this time. All right, so if you are within Lekki axis, there are so many Rotary Club in Lekki, rather. So many Rotary Club. We have Lekki Central, we have Rotary Club of Lekki Phase 1, we have Lekki Golden, we have a whole lot of them. Even in Ajah, we have Ajah Golden, we have Dapo, we have quite a number of Lekki Novary with whole lots to become, and what does to actually become a Rotarian beyond you paying your dues and of course supporting the projects that we do. There are 7 areas of focus in Rotary, 7 major areas of focus. And I'm going to call one of our district leaders to talk to us within a minute or two, if you have the time to talk about the 7 areas of focus. And what we are doing already today is one of the areas of focus in Rotary. That is supporting the environment, supporting the mother nature. All right. Information reaching me that the #1 Rotarian in the Rotary District 9112 is here in our place already. Talking about no other person than our district governor, the first citizen as far as Rotary International District 9112 is concerned. He's here in our midst, and this is one of his initiatives. I am talking about no other person than our pioneer district governor, Rotarian Okun Femi Adenekan. Please put your hands together for him as he steps forward with a standing ovation. District Governor, Rotary District 911 on stage. This is one of his initiatives, and I'm glad that he will be so proud. Tó marching. Oh yes, I want to be in the number. Oh, the saints go marching. And he was accompanied by his delectable wife, Rotary Adenekan. Thank you very much for joining us at this. And please have a seat. Thank you very much. Oh, when the saints go marching. Oh, when the saints go marching. Oh, yes, I want to be in the number. Oh, when the saints go marching. Oh, when the saints go marching. Oh, when the saints oh, yes, I want to be in the number. Oh, when the saints go marching. Oh, when we meet at Rotary. Oh, when we meet at Rotary. Oh, yes, I want to be in the number at Rotary. Thank you very much, my district governor, and his delectable wife. That is the number one Rotarian in Rotary International District 9112. And of course, we know the reason why we are here today. We all have the knowledge of supporting our environment, and we are ready to make history. Somebody once said that the best time to plant a tree was when? Was when? Yesterday? Was when? 20 years ago. Wow. Look at now. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. That means we are 20 years late. So now, when is the next best time to plant a tree? When? Now. God bless you. Put your hands together for yourself now, okay? I like this subject. Alright, without much ado, we'll go straight into the order of events. And of course, we are making history today. Fellow Rotarians, distinguished guests, our friends, the pressmen, and all our special personalities. We are making history. We are planting 1,000 coconut trees today here at the coastal area. And today's date is going to be written in gold with my name and your name. Ensure you are part of this session fully. Without much ado, I want to hand over the microphone to our number one Rotarian in Rotary District 9112. I'm talking about the pioneer district governor of Rotary International District 9112, Rotarian Femi Adenekan. We put that together for him and the crosses has to honor and we move on to the sign.
The district governor-elect Vale you are recognized. Past district governor led by PDG Tuji Funsho, one of the most influential 100 men on the surface of the earth. Sponsors from Toleram and Pan Africa Tours. You are recognized. The partners from the Lagos State tree planting, the tree. I've forgotten what we call them. Last coda and last bag. Special guests, the royal fathers, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, my irresistible president, fellow Rotarians, and of course my spouse, Tayo, and my children who are here also. Fellow Rotarians, guests and friends, it's been a pleasure having you gather around us today to do an event that is symbolic. During the press conference, for the purpose of now, it's just to come to the order. And on this note, I hereby call this event to order. Thank you.
Thank you very much, our DG. So while we go on with the program, we will just quickly like to recognize some of our other partners and sponsors in the house today. We have with us Mr. Andrew Vale, World Acclaimed Horticulturist from the Tolerant Group Lagos Free Zone. We also have with us in the house, we have the pleasure of having Dr. Desmond Majek Odumi, who's the chairman of the Fasi Park and the DG Coconut Ajah. Thank you very much for coming. We have the special advisor for civic engagement and legislative matters, Lagos State Government. And we also have with us in the house as well other representatives of our major sponsors and partners that we shall be recognizing and whose banners you can see across the entire premises. At this point, I would like to go on with the program, and we will be calling to give us. We're going to call on Osas, Rtn Osas, to come and recognize the royal fathers in the house today. He's doing this because I could not pronounce the names. Osas, over to you, please, before I bite my tongue.
My DG, sir. My PDG in the house, fellow Rotarians, guest of Rotary. You see, the beauty of this country is in our diversity. And the fact that a Benin man can become a president of an association, a community association in Lekki. I can speak Yoruba. I can speak Igbo.
Oh, yeah, speak it. Speak the Yoruba.
Eze, Imelasi. Share culturally. Okay, in our midst today, from far away in the east, we have the His Royal Majesty Igwe Livinus Ezenwa, the Azure Mayor of Omaku. You're welcome, sir. Eze Nicholas is Eze Dibo of Ejibo. His title is Eziokubu, meaning that truth is life. You're welcome, sir. And we have Chief Osita Eziokubu, the Okwatonzo or Hawan of Umaku. You're welcome, sir. Ibokwenu. Where's that road?
You don't try. Put your hands together for us, says. Thank you very much. There is unity in diversity, and that's what we preach. In Rotary, there is DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion. Thank you very much, our royal fathers. Thank you very much for gracing this occasion. We appreciate it. All right. We'll be moving with the speed of light, and we shall be inviting the chairman planning committee of this wonderful event. I'm talking about no other person than our very own Mr. Capable. I call him Mr. Capable. Just give him a responsibility. In fact, don't give him terms of reference. It's double GSF. So he's also the chairman for the 120 years anniversary. And of course, he's here with his vice, Mr. Capable himself, talking about another person, the Rotarian GOC Bada. So please take us within the next 5 minutes. GOC, please, we have it.
Can you hear me? I said something.
My DG and the Abibu wife, thank you for coming, and thank you for, I would say, sponsoring and pushing me for so far on this project. I'm glad, I'm honored to have you all here. Good afternoon, Rotarians and non-Rotarians. It is my pleasure to welcome every one of you. My fathers in the house, the past district governors, please permit me to stand on SEC protocol. Today, we gather to start another milestone. Rotary is known worldwide. When Rotary starts something, it it ends well. Just like we did on polio, eradication of polio. We are starting, and District 911 is starting this journey of addressing the issue of climate change. And this is just the takeoff. This is just the flag off of this year tree planting exercise. We are planting 1,000 trees today. And we are planting to start to protect and combat climate change. Why are we starting with the coastal line? We all know what happened in 2003, 2004 at the Vale Beach. Why was Vale Beach almost taken over by the sea? Simple answer. It is Okun. I have an article of what lake looks like in 1910. Everywhere is surrounded by coconut. Coconut is the natural barrier for coastal erosion. Coconut is the only product, aside from the other mangrove trees, that can survive along the coastal line. And that's what we're starting with that. We want to save Lagos, we want to save environment, and let me also say that environment is life. If you don't take care of your environment issue will come in and you'll be asked to run away. Let me go back to what happened in VI. All the resort office, if you recall, they had to run. But thank God for the resort office, they had to run. But thank God for Lagos State Government. And I want to thank Lagos State Government again, and the chairman, the group, the general manager, Coconut Development Authority, has been there for us. Listen, what we're saying and what we want to do is District 9112 will come with a policy where every Rotarian in District 9112 will plant a tree every year. We are also taking it further. The district governor, Rtn Femi Adenekan, will sponsor a bill on behalf of Rotary International in the two houses of assembly in Okun and Lagos, where we're going to propose a bill to enable every resident of Okun and Lagos to plant a tree every year. And that is, for Lagos, you have about more than 20 million people. If you have every Lagosian planting a tree every year, we'll be better off. And that's one way we want to address and combat the issue of the challenges of climate change. Let me also say that most of us who are in this part of the world look back. Our forefathers, in your own family, there's a family tree in front of your house. Why is it not there again? The essays, what is why do we have that going into institution? Rotary want to take that back. If you have we're not talking about aesthetics.
we're talking about planting a tree that has economic, that has health and environmental benefits. That's what should be preached, not planting flowers. I'm sorry you can plant your flower, but most of the flower you plant, what does it have? What does it do? It breeds mosquito for you. But you can plot on your way, walking in the morning, find a mango and do that. You can plant coconut. Coconut is the only drink. The water in coconut will go straight to your bloodstream. Coconut shade, a lot of things are there. So I want to, I'll say beg, plant a tree today. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We can do better than that, Mr. Chairman. Thank you very much for all you do. This is an initiative that is globally, accepted, globally recognized. And this is something that serves as a significant effort by Rotary International, by Rotarians, and by you and I as seated here today. Thank you very much, GOC Bada. We appreciate that. All right, so go straight to the next item, and that is to listen to the number one Rotarian in Rotary International District 9112. I'm talking about our very own pioneer district governor, our very gallant, energetic, amiable, highly spirited individual. Someone who has proven himself to that extent of showcasing to the world what can be achieved within the shortest period of time. I'm talking about Rotarian Femi Adenekan. Put it all together for my DG as he steps forward to address the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Wale. Distinguished guests, my Rotary leaders, my irreplaceable president, our sponsors and partners, fellow Rotarians, guests and friends that I have to cut the protocol short so as to not waste much of your time. It is important that we go historically as to why we have what we are having today. In preparation to my assuming office last Rotary year, I visited the immediate past district governor. I joined her in visiting the Rotary Club of Okun Antique, and I saw the symbolic way a tree was planted, and environment being one of these 7 areas of focus in Rotary International, I realized that this would be an avenue for me to speak to the issue of the environment. And why do I decide to work hard on this? I immediately told the president that anchored that he will have to be my chairman for planting of trees. And he graciously accepted, and that GOC Bada. And in preparing for the year, each time I end my presentation, I will always end it with Michael Jackson's song, Hail the World, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. So that was intentional, and I still have it in mind. Intentional in the sense that each time I think about our environment, people assume that the world is ours. We have forgotten that we are only a tenant on the surface of the earth. And the land that we struggle over does not belong to us. The spaces that we occupy at this time does not belong to us. It belongs to our children and future generations. It is our responsibility to preserve this earth so that we can bequeath it back to them. The world is stronger than us. Planet Earth is stronger than human beings. We often think we are the stronger one, we are the principal here. But we often forget for those of us who are Muslims and Christians, God created human being the very last day. After creating every other thing, He created human being. But we have turned ourselves to the principle. We met the world in creation. We met all the plants, the seeds, the birds, everything in creation. Human met them. But today, we are the one determining the pace of things. But we have forgotten that over 2 million years ago existed the dinosaurs. They were on the surface of the earth. And something happened. Today, we can't see dinosaurs again. We can only see their skeletons and in the aquariums and everywhere. And that is why I keep saying that the world does not belong to us. If we are not careful, it is only human beings that can be extinct. It's not the earth. Planet Mars is there. It was once told that Mars once habited life. But today, it's still there without life. And if we are not careful, we will just realize that we will push ourselves to the extreme, that the world will react. And we may be the victim. In all of this, we thought we are stronger. Human race have never conquered all the surges, all the tsunamis, all the earthquakes. We have always been at the receiving end. We have always been at the receiving end. No matter the skyscrapers we build on the Atlantic Ocean, we will always come back. The water, the environment will claim itself back. And as such, we need to conscientize ourselves to the reality that we are only a custodian of these precious gifts from God. If God has given us the opportunity to till the land, take care of it. It is not to destroy it, so that we do not destroy ourselves. And that informs my own personal concern for the environment. We are the one that needs the environment. We are the one to protect ourselves from the environment, not to protect the environment, because the environment will always have its place. So we need to consciously come to the realization that we need to save ourselves from collapse. We need to save ourselves from the environment itself, so that in the future, those that will come after us will have life. We often believe that we do not need trees, we do not need greens, but we have forgotten that what we emit is what they inhale. The oxygen we breathe in is from the plant, and the carbon dioxide that we emit is what they breathe in. So we have a symbiotic relationship with nature, and we cannot change nature. If we try to choose to change nature, nature will react back, and that is the reason we'll have a lot of environmental challenges we are having in the world. And more importantly, we need to be very intentional as our attitude towards our waterways. We see people throwing plastics, throwing all sorts of things into the water, the drainages, and everywhere. And these are causing us environmental challenges. And that brings us to this event today. As a third project that I hold dearly, as announced by the chairman, we will do everything humanly possible to see that we bring all the stakeholders in the world to this realization that the world belongs to our future generation, not to us. Some people will tell it to us today, so it is our duty to ensure that we pass it on to the next generation and generation after. And that way, human race will be preserved on earth. Because if we do not take care of our earth environment, the environment will react and take us out of the surface of the earth. And on this note, I want to sincerely say a word of appreciation to all our partners that have chosen to support us in this area. I would really appreciate Dr. Michael Odumi, someone whom I've watched severally on television about the environment. we thank you for coming and raising this occasion. I particularly requested that you be present with us. And I do hope you form a club that will focus on the environment for today. I will be present or starting a club that will focus on the environment. Rotary has made it that easy. And I want Dr. Madekulu to champion that race for us. If you graciously accept, we'll be glad to have you. And I want to thank the representative of the Tolerant Group. We thank you sincerely for your interest. I met with the chairman of Tolerant Group way back Singapore. Singapore is a country state that is just 6 million population. And you go to Singapore, you see every building, you see green there, you see trees planted. And Singapore is a country networked by trade all over. How do they do it? If they can have it done in an ocean state like Singapore, replicate it in Nigeria. Why don't I was with the chairman of Tolerance and he did promise to support this project. And he promised to meet with me after when he comes back to Lagos. I thank you very much for representing me today. And our sponsor, the bank and the Bank Africa Towards, Mark, we saw your representative at the press briefing, and we are glad that you are here today. Your support for this project is taking us very far, and we do hope you continue to partner with us. The dream is not to end it today. The dream is actually to bring consciousness to our mind that we need to continue to work towards making our environment better for us. And Pan Africa Tours has done that for us by sponsoring us. We appreciate you very much. We also want to thank the last Moda, the tree man, the coconut tree man. He actually came and gave his mind at the press briefing. We thank you for your support. They've been here since yesterday, digging all the holes. We hope to plant 1,000 trees today, symbolically, and we want to use this as a statement that it can be achieved. And I thank you for your support. And I will thank the LASBAC for their support also, for giving us the support we need. You have done so well for us. LASBAC, okay, I understand LASBAC has promised to thank all the trees planted by each of us today, so that in future, when you come back, you will come back to your tree and be attached to it. So we sincerely thank you. Our royal fathers here present, we thank you for your presence. My leaders, the Doyen of my own street, PDG Tuji Funshaw, one of the most influential men on the surface of, is among the one of the 100 most influential men on the surface of the earth. Can we applaud him, please? And I especially want to thank my PDG Governor of Rotary for choosing to stay with us today, sir. And PDG Omotunde Lawson, we thank you for your presence. We thank my successor. I already have a successor, and it's in the person of this man, Larry Adedoyi. And I know wherever I will get it to, it will continue from there. And I know we are so close that it will be a seamless journey. Larry, I appreciate you. Fellow Rotarians, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, it is a pleasure to have you gather around on this auspicious day. We are just 21 days into the Rotary year. We've done significant projects and we know we can still do better. This is just one of them. I promised at my installation last Saturday that we're going to plant 1,000 trees. And I thank you for helping us to fulfill that promise we made to the world. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, our own DG. Thank you very much for the patience of our friends, guests, and Rotarians. We just want to give you a brief overview of what to expect in the next few minutes as we bring this part of the program to a wrap. We're going to have a quick, brief sensitization session by our main guest speaker, Mr. Andrew Vale. After that, we'll hear from our sponsors and our government partners, and we're going to go into the planting of our coconut seeds. And after that, you know what's on the agenda. But before we get to that, I would like to say a big thank you to every single one of the committee for what they have done so far. And now we're bringing in our main guest speaker, who's going to talk to us for 10 minutes, Mr. Andrew Vale. He told us it's shy, so we're begging him, and we're coming to that so that he comes forward. A world athlete for the country and other renowned environmentalists. About techniques and best practices on tree planting, and going to give us a ginger for the work we're about to do today. Thank you very much, Mr. Andrew Vale. It's a pleasure to have you. He's here on behalf of the Tolerant Group. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your wonderful explanation, introduction. All protocols has been observed. Sorry, I have something written here. To all Rotary officers and members, to all management and staff of La Skoda, to all Lupasi staff and management, last part, all local government officials, all royal families. Good afternoon to you all. It is indeed a great honor and privilege for me and my team to join you in today's program. Today's event, tree planting program by Rotary Club International, supporting the environment by planting 1,000 coconut seedlings, is a great news for nature and for us, showing our deep concern for the environment and help diminish the unfavorable effect of climate change. My name is Andrew Vale, not Vale. I work for Lagos Free Trade Zone. I came here with my team, Mr. Abayomi Michael, who has been working with me for the past 17 years. I have Mr. Stephen Samuel, please stand up. Mr. Dada Talia, 20 years, and Mr. Idu Lagbalu. For those of you who doesn't know me, I've been here in Nigeria since 1993. Yes. I am the multiculturalist of the Tolerant Group. Yes. I've been in Kaduna, Port Harcourt, in every state, even Sokoto. I would like to take this opportunity because I cannot give you lecture in this classroom. I cannot tell you what is good and what is bad. We have to do it. You have to see it. You have to feel it when you come to Lagos Free Zone. We have developed 27 hectares, fully planted with ornamentals, with fruit trees, everything. We have created artificial lakes, 8,600,000 liters of water. We have created artificial mountains. All of these are from rubble, from the waste from the construction. Our area is a sandfield. Let me remind you, we have in the same area, the same thing like this. But it kills people because we can do better than this. It is not true that there is nothing we can do to improve it. There is a lot of things. It is your passion that we want to ignite in you when you come to Lagos Free Trade Zone. When we say coconut, how many of you knows how many breed or types or varieties of coconut? Exactly, we don't know. But thank God we have the La Skoda here. La Skoda supplied Lagos Free Trade Zone 2,000 coconuts. Few hundreds are from NIFOR, Nigerian Institute for Orphan Research, and most of it are already fruit-bearing. Nobody knows what is the importance of coconut unless you see, unless you feel. Because I can tell you, we have yellow coconut, we have red coconut, we have green coconut. They vary on their sizes. There are 25 meters tall, and there are dwarf where you can pluck the fruits. Sorry. There are also thousands of palms that we have there. We have thousands of shrubs, so many plants that you can see. That's why it is important for you to see. Because I want you to feel that what we have in Singapore, we can bring it here in Nigeria. People are asking, why planting trees? What is so important about trees? Why not make more buildings, more profit? At Lagos Free Trade Zone, we have the Kellogg's cornflakes, we have the Dano milk, we have the Colgate Palmolive, we have the carton factories. But all these plant trees is the natural indicator of our environment. We are not, a pollution place. We are not a pollution factory. You have to go and see, because it is important for you to know what are we producing, where are we going 5 years from now, 10 years from now. Planting trees improve air quality, reducing air pollution, release related illness from the air pollution. Trees produce oxygen, provide us food, shelter, medicines, and many more. Without trees, without plants, as our governor said, there is a symbiotic relationship. There will be no life. We are all interconnected and interdependent with nature. The benefit of this project cannot be overemphasized by planting palms and trees, which aid the prevention of soil erosion, promotes water filtration, help mitigate climate change, provide recreational opportunities, support local economies, and contribute to the overall well-being of our communities. For those of you who's wondering where I came from, I came from the island of the Philippines, which is ranked as the second largest producer of coconut in the world. We call coconut in my place as the tree of life, as it provides basic necessities for humans. It is considered as three-generation palm tree, as it supports the farmer, his children, and his grandchildren. Let me tell you something. It is not about being a member of Rotary. It is not about being a member of tolerant group. What we need is passion. We all need to respect ourselves and others and environment. This is the key to happiness and good health. We must spread environmental awareness in our society as well as in our daily routine. It is necessary to save and protect environment. In my view, it is the responsibility of everyone to do a bit for the environment. Therefore, let us work together toward a greener and more sustainable future. How we can do it? How we do it? When you go to LTZ, you will see it. There are hundreds or even thousands of people work there. We have a food zone. Every day we collect 70 kilos of food waste. Imagine 70 kilos. 50 kilos is the lowest. What you gonna do? Are you going to throw it? We have introduced vermiculture. If you're not familiar, we collect ANC, African night crawler. This worm never sleep at all. 24/7, they convert all these wood, these cheap woods, food waste, garden waste, paper waste, anything that we call biodegradable waste. This worm eats and convert all this waste into fufu, and that's what we use as a secret to improve the quality of this sand. We are also dredging area like that. You cannot believe it, but you have to go and see. It is like an echo to the sea. God bless Nigeria. God bless Lagos State. I thank you.
Wow. We can do better just for him. Thank you, bro. Thank you for the wealth of knowledge shared so far. That was superb. Thank you.
We officially invite you.
Okay, it's inviting you officially to come to Lagos Free Zone anytime. We should just get to the gate and mention your name. We'll get free entrance. You hear that? With your bucket. All right, thank you so much. That was a lovely one. I didn't know that coconut has different kind of colors. I just see coconut, I eat, and I move on. Thank God we have a specialist there. Thank you very much, sir. We appreciate you. I will look forward to more collaboration with you on this project. Thank you. Thank you. All right, without much ado, I will go straight to another very, very engaging session with the General Manager of the Lagos State Coconut Development Authority. I'm sure he's going to be talking to us about all right, a little bit of a tweak to the program. So they want the coconut man himself to speak last on this matter, so I can cap it all off in this particular scenario. All right, I'm going to be inviting one of our own, highly revered, very friendly, Nigerian to the core. If you want to do your investigation, go online. Google is your friend. I'm talking about no other person than our own Dr. Desmond Majekodu, the chairman of Pacific and DG Coconut, Naija, Omo Naija. So when you see Omo Naija, you know where he is, right? You're welcome on board, sir.
Naija, the great nation. And I say that with utmost sincerity and depth of my heart. Because I could have an American passport. My late wife was an American citizen. I didn't take it. My late mother, yes. My late mother was a British citizen. She was one of the first people to get Nigerian nationality in the 60s when we became independent. Till today, I have only my one passport, my Nigerian passport. Because I know I am a citizen of what is one of the greatest nations in the world. However, issues deal, and that's why I told my honorable guests, by the way, all protocols I said I'm bringing something that I want to introduce to you here today on Coconut Tree Planting Day. So I'm going to introduce it right now. No. When I saw this one inside the supermarket and I read it very well, 100% delicious coconut water made in England. Shame catch me. You know, coconut tree cannot grow in England. It doesn't like English weather. It's a Niger tree. So I'm going to present this now to our coconut Oga Pata Pata. I present this and I plead and I beg with you, sir, that by this time next year, we shall be getting the one made in Nigeria. No, we're not going to go out for us. You know what we're going to do? Because these people are really trying. Likewise, the last part people. So what we're going to do, we're going to give them 3 mighty Goza. Okay, are you ready? Goza! 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 Yeah, they deserve it. They're doing a wonderful job. And it's such an important job. Yeah, my people, my people, my people. You know that 2023 is the hottest year ever recorded by humanity. I'm sure you're aware of it. And the Secretary General of the United Nations, he said that this climate thing, he said that it is a crisis. Well, guess what? It's not a crisis. It's an emergency. It's an emergency. That's what he said just a few months ago at the last conference that they had. And the reason why he said that is because when he said it was a crisis, that was in 2015, and the COP conference that they had in Paris, and everybody agreed, we're going to reduce the CO2. The ratio of carbon dioxide is too high. We're going to bring it down. Everybody agreed. All the world leaders were there, and they signed the accord in 2016. We're going to reduce it. We're going to reduce it. Guess what? By 2022, the CO2 level on this our planet had never been so high. And that was after agreeing to reduce it. And guess what? The deforestation level had never been so high, especially in this our great, wonderful Nigeria. The rate of deforestation in Nigeria had never been so high. To the extent now that they're telling us that this is an emergency. And that's why my heart is so gladdened to see such a high caliber of good from the Rotary Club itself, who are dedicating their time and their efforts to fighting this climate change. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really, really honor what you're doing, because this gives us some hope. And we need to have that hope if we really love our children, as our governor referred to. And my dear people, look, we take time, because one thing in my farm at Lufasi Park, we have coconut tree. We have general oil palm tree. After 30 years of harvesting from the coconut tree, we have never seen oil palm fruit come out of the coconut tree. And we've never seen the coconut tree appear with its fruit on the palm tree, which is a very clear indication that what you sow is what? What you sow is no. And look at what we're sowing against nature. Okay, look, I'll ask you a question. Can you slap your mama? You want to slap Nigeria mama? You're in trouble. And Mother Nature is the mother of us all. And what are we doing? We're slapping it. And she's giving it back. As our governor so elusively clarified, we have all the technology, we're walking, everything. There was a hurricane that hit America. I think it was called Hurricane Katrina. Yes, New Orleans. Yes, they knew where it was going to land. They knew exactly where it was going to land. And with all the wonderful human technology of walking the moon, they could not slow this hurricane down for half a second. They couldn't even make the hurricane divert for 1 centimeter, let alone 1 kilometer. Nature is the all-powerful force, and we have to work with nature. She will not tolerate this from us anymore, my people, and I just want to encourage you on this wonderful, wonderful initiative. It is a great and wonderful thing to do. We need to plant trees and trees and more trees and more trees. So I just want to encourage you to do this and to remember that what we sow, whether we like it or not. 2 plus 2 equals 4. It's there in every scripture. It's there in every scripture. The law of retribution, the law of karma, tarifa is there in all the major scriptures. It's a reality. So we're going to plant a tree, and hey, I'm going to share a song with you that my late wife, she was a great singer, that we did together, and it's called Let Us Plant a Tree Today. Okay, it goes like this. Let us plant a tree today. Make the rain fall, keep the desert away. Let us plant a tree today. Make the rain fall, keep the desert away. Come on our feet. Let us plant a tree today. Make the rain fall, keep the desert away.
Let us plant a tree today. Let us make the rain fall, keep the desert away. One more time. Let us plant a tree today. Make the rain fall, keep the desert away. Thank you very much. It deserves more than that, man, please. It deserves more. It deserves more. We can do better than that. Thank you very much. Our very own son of the soil, our own Ajah, the son of the soil himself. We like the agility, we like the zeal, we love the advocacy, and particularly, I like your enthusiasm, the way you carry it. If you are passing a message and you are not adding the energy, you may be losing the content. Thank you very much, Dr. Majako. We appreciate you. The DG has given you a responsibility and will communicate that to students. Thank you very much. I know we are capable. Please put your hands together for Dr. Majako. Thank you. All right. To cap up the sensitization and awareness session, we shall be having another. I call him an advocate, because whenever you say speak, you can tell that it's actually beyond the job. You can actually be doing what you don't like. I know when you are doing what you like, you are going to be adding some kind of vigor to it. I present to you the General Manager of Lagos Coconut Development Authority. Coconut. I didn't hear that. Should I say that? So remove your cap, let's go. All right, sir, you have the floor. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I want to start with the challenge. I hope we are assuming this time. So I want to call on the coconut processor across the states. Coconut processor, we had a meeting just last week, and honestly, coconut water is one of the things that we discussed. So this is a challenge for you. As a government, we are going to encourage you, and we are going to create next year a living environment for you to make this happen come 2025, so that by 2025 we have coconut water like this produced in your state. Having said that, I want to stand on the existing protocol, but I pray the existing protocol will not, the back of the existing protocol will not break. Unfortunately, I know the existing protocol is standing on coconut tree, and for you to break coconut tree, you know, it will be very, very difficult. Now, I think they have said everything. And there's only one thing I want to add, that DG said when we had the press conference. It is you and I that are fragile. Nature is not fragile. Nature is never fragile. Nature, honestly, it doesn't need us. If we don't exist again, there are so many animals that will take our place. That is the reality. And like he gave the example of Denison, was doing like this on the planet Earth as if it was the most powerful thing, like we are doing now. So if we don't change our ways, If we do not change our ways, nature will take its natural course. It is a rule of thumb. It will take it, and it costs nature. It costs nature nothing to eliminate all of us and replace us with other animals. So we better wake up. We have said much about coconuts, and I don't want to go into that again. But September 2nd, that is the day coconut is marked throughout the world. They call it World Coconut Day. That day has been marked in the Philippines, in India, Malaysia for years. But 5 years ago, we started marking the day in Lagos. Now, we want to change this year. We want to add color to it because the Rotary Club has changed the narratives. Honestly, you have changed the narratives. I think let's give Rotary Club what you want to do this year in order to meet your vision faster than expected. Come by September 2nd. We want to plant 5,000 coconut trees simultaneously, statewide. And yes, we do it. We do it. We are talking with LASPAC already. The GM LASPAC, we are discussing that. And with what I've seen today, I want to also change the concept we have before. I'm looking at the situation, not looking. This is a challenge to Rotary. We want to use Rotary platform. Because I see that Rotary is statewide. We are all moved and valued of the state. So what will happen is that 3,000 of those trees will be given to Rotary Club. And that 3,000 trees will be given to Rotary Club, not in a location like this. As that you are talking of 3,000 members, maybe at your backyard, just plant it anywhere. So the remaining 2,000 is going to be for the local government institution, so that we change the face of coconut across the state. That is what we want to do on September 2. And you agree with me that we will also need sponsors to make this happen. While we will provide the coconut seedlings, that one is no problem. But other things, awareness creation, a lot of things surrounding it, we need a lot of sponsors. So that when we beckon on you, please answer us, because we are together in trying to save the environment. Thank you and God bless you.
Please give the clap for Thank you very much, the GM last order. And we're happy to hear that we have challenged Lagos State government and they're collaborating with us. Thank you so much. So now the men have been talking, right? And so as a woman, and because we believe in gender empowerment, I'm going to call the only female so far who's going to speak to us for 3 minutes on a very interesting and simple topic: community engagement and the role of saving the environment. Now, in the presence of Mrs. Ladele Ijoma from the University of Ibadan, all the way from the University of Ibadan. Please give her a rousing. All the ladies that have given her a rousing. Yes, go women. Who rules the world? Who rules the world? Fantastic. I like Michelle and Reed. So give it to the women. So these 3 minutes we're going to have her talk to us on what role the community, our engagements as community members, can be in saving the environment and what we're trying to do in planting trees. Thank you very much.
Hello everyone.
Hello.
I wanted to ask what's the slogan, how do Rotarians greet themselves? I want to learn that. Fellowship. Thank you very much. I'm so honored to be here this afternoon. My name is Ijoma Ladele. I'm from the University of Ibadan, Department of Peace, Security and Humanitarian Studies. I'm also an NGO person. I run a non-governmental organization. called Environmental Conflict Mediation and Women Development Initiative. Women are ruling the world. And I'm glad to see the number of women on this platform, and I'm so glad. The role of community engagement. Another thing that was happy when I saw the Royal Highnesses. If I didn't see them, there is going to be an issue. Because where we are existing, there are people who are leaders in that community. And when we talk about community engagement, it's about inclusive participation. Inclusive participation in the sense that the men, the women, the young, the small, everybody is involved. The environment is a place where we cannot do it alone, just as Rotarians are doing today. We need that collaboration, we need that engagement with everyone. So that's why the community plays a very significant role in this matter. Like we said, we cannot achieve the sustainable development goals without the environment. It's not possible. So that's why we are preaching as civil society organizations. I know there are other NGOs and foundations in the room this afternoon. Our role is to create awareness and sensitize the communities. As we are doing this today, it's a challenge to every one of us. When was the last time you planted a tree? How do you mark your birthday? Is it just about drinking? We need to change our mentality. Narrative is changing. If you're going to turn 70 next year, please plant at least 70,000 trees. Do we agree to that? It's achievable. The governance chair is already here. Just approach him. And we are here to network. That's why this platform is very important. So if you agree that in your next birthday, you're going to plant tree, marking that year, can I see you? Thank you, thank you, thank you. So that's what we're advocating for, to ensure that we contribute to environmental restoration. So like the World Environment Day just ended on the 5th of June, talking about land restoration, the certification, and drought resilience. So that's exactly what the Rotarians are doing today. We need to restore the land. We have done so much harm to the land. So this preaching is for every one of us. I would have been more happier to see the market women here. I don't know if those groups are here. So what we are saying is that there is need for inclusive participation in planting of trees, in ensuring that we sustain the environment. We are all feeling the issues of climate change. It's so clear to us. We are all complaining. So it's an individual thing that we need to carry out. Another thing I want to say quickly is about sustainability. How do we sustain what we have started today? It's good to plant a tree. What are the sustainability plans? And that's what we are hoping and believing that Rotarians and other collaborative agencies are going to do. We need to make sure that sustainable plans are there, the short-term plans and the long-term sustainability plans. So on this note, I want to congratulate the Rotarian for the great work that we are doing, and we are hoping that we'll engage everyone. No one should be left behind in this issue. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, ma'am. We are pleased. Can we put that African up for one more time? Yes, community engagement is very key, because after you plant, who is going to nurture it? Who is going to watch over them? Who is going to ensure that they don't die? It is the community. So we appreciate that version. Thank you very much. And of course, the community is going to be fully engaged to take charge of this project, because it's something that we start and somebody would have to nurture to let it sustain. All right. Before we call it a wrap, it is very, very important for us to listen to our major sponsor for this event. And of course, we are indeed blessed to collaborate for the very first time, the Pan-African Towers. And the company will be ably represented by our very own, when I call her adorable, but then she steps out to confirm to me whether she's adorable or not, right? You are smiling. You confirm to me. Our very own adorable Chanel Scots. Put your hands together for her to step forward. We speak on behalf of the company. And of course, we look forward to more of this. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Hi, good afternoon, everyone.
Yes,
As you said, my name is Chanel Scott. I am representing Pan-African Towers. I am the Senior Vice President of Sustainability and Strategic Initiatives. We're representing the CEO, Mr. Amida Aziz. So I did prepare something because I'm not much of a public speaker. We are proud to be associated with the Rotary Club District 9112 Coastal Restoration Initiative with a vision to achieving safer and cleaner environments by planting 1,000 seedlings of coconut, mango, and other related crops that have economic health and environmental benefits. I commend the efforts of Rotary Club International towards environmental sustainability. At Pan-African Towers, we are committed to the UN SDG Goal 13, and this is why we support and sponsor and partner on the execution of multi-stakeholder initiatives that help to mitigate the impacts of climate change on our environment. Climate change is now affecting every country on every state, every continent, according to the World Meteorological Organization. The impact of climate change on lives and livelihood is devastating. Over 110 million people in 2022 were impacted by the climate crisis in Africa. The loss and damages caused in Africa due to change and projected reach at least $290 billion. Climate action, one of 17 sustainable development goals, urges every stakeholder to take action to conduct climate change and its impact. And as actors, this is why we are here to act. We remain committed to making the environment better and safer for everyone to live in. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. So we will be going into we are getting to the point we have all been waiting for, but we definitely have a few goodwill messages from some of our sponsors and our dignitaries in the house today. And we're going to, at this point in time, be calling on the representative of LASPAC to give us a 3-minute goodwill message. So who's representing LASPAC here, please? Thank you very much. Please give her a round of applause. Another video. A round of applause. Please, please clap now. Clap, 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 clap. Please, keep coming. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, everyone. I rest on the protocol that has been established. I want to felicitate with the Rotary International District 9112 on this laudable event we're having today. Tree planting, as you know, is part of LASPAC's mandate. So we are very happy to collaborate with Rotary Club. Like the earlier speakers have said, we're not new to Rotary Club. We have been having collaborations with most of the clubs in Lagos. So this is a welcome idea. It's not a new idea to us, and we love it. You are helping our mandate, and you are also helping the environment. So we are glad to be partners with you. Today we have dug the holes that have been prepared for planting. So when you plant, we will now geotag it so that you can now see from anywhere you are and you know where your plant is doing. We're happy that you have, because our concern is the maintenance, the sustainability of all that you have planted. It's not good enough to plant 1,000 coconuts and in the next 6 months we are not able to count 400. So we expect that you will collaborate with the community as you have assured us, and this coconut will be sustainable. So that in the next 1 year, when we come here, or when any of our children, we can say to them, oh, we remember when Rotary International District 911 launched their coastal initiative, restoration initiative, we planted coconuts here. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Ram. We appreciate your partnership over time. The collaboration have always been very, very commendable. Thank you very much. Last part. We look forward to more businesses together towards supporting humanity at large. All right. At this point, before we go into the other links, we need to invite our host. We need to invite our host. That's the owner of this beach. Talking about Mr. James. He said he has something for us, something for is Mr. James here? Mr. James, our host, the owner of the beach. Is he here? Should I move on? Oh, okay, so please put your hands together for our host, the owner of this beautiful beach that has allowed us to plant all the trees and have some fun afterward. Don't rush. He's our host. He's going to take care of everything here today. Very well.
Adiji, sir. AG, the past district governor, Rotary, past district governor, Omotosho, is just my mentor. His Royal Highness, Igwe Ohazobe, Eze, the Rotary President, fellow Rotarians. I want to appreciate everybody to be here. Also appreciate Rotary Club to partner with Westside Beach today for the coconut coastal restoration zone. We don't have any much thing to say, just to appreciate Rotary for picking Westside Beach at this time. Tree coconut is nature. Rotary is a place where you need to also belong, so that you can also understand why these things are more important. There's other beaches that require this kind of thing, but Rotary decided to partner with Westside Beach today. I appreciate the chairman, GOC Baden, for all the effort they have been doing to making sure today is a great day. And I want to use this opportunity to tell the Rotarians that there will be a discount for every Rotarian that come inside this beach starting today, which will pass a message to the chairman. And it's not about planting the tree and will not see you again. The tree requires woman to grow. And if you plant the coconut tree today, make sure you check it most often to know whether it's dying or growing. So that in the next 4 years, you will now point at this is my own coconut. Not you plant today will not see you again. So I appreciate everybody, your time, for you to be here, especially our DG, especially all our partners that makes everything happen today. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. I like his business idea. First of all, let's put our hands together for him for bringing us here. Okay.
Sorry, I forgot one thing. Also today, the Rotary have adopted the beach as a Rotary beach, starting today.
Wow. Wow. Put your hands together for him, please. Thank you very much. So he has said to us that we should always come here to nurture you get it. If you don't get it, you see, it's going to be mutually beneficial relationship. You get it? If you don't get it, thank you very much. He's a businessman. I like that. All right, joke apart, we need to nurture. So he's here, and we need to come here. And he said there is discount for every Rotarian. There are non-Rotarians here. Should they come too? Lagos State government officials, all of them. Are there discounts for them?
What you're talking about is Rotarian. So that is the reason why you need to join me.
God bless you. Come and join Rotary to get the advantage. Thank you very much. That is well said. That's well said. Thank you very much, our host. And we are still extending the goodies from you. The goodies for everybody here. Yeah, thank you. All right, without much ado, I want to invite our doyen. When you call somebody a doyen, I won't say it in the public space, but if you know who is a doyen, join Rotary. Come on, prepare. DJ, it is up. At this point, may I invite one of the 100 most influential man on this planet that is in here under this roof to be privileged to have him here in this gathering. Our very own, the doyen of Rotary International District 9112, Rotarian, Dr. Tunji Fonshaw. Put your hands together for this wonderful man. I don't get to sing, so whenever I have the opportunity, I will have the handshake. Daddy, bless me, sir.
Thank you very much, please. My district governor and his spouse, my admirable Dr. Desmond, finally delighted to see you in flesh. I think you are one of the most relevant people to this particular occasion we're having, so I want to thank you. Our sponsors, our traditional leadership who are here present, Rotary leadership here present, so that I don't take too much of your time. I've been waylaid by Rotary Abdul because I wasn't aware I was in the program. But in Rotary, as you climb the leadership ladder, almost automatically, you are expected to speak at a moment's notice. And it's a great opportunity for me because I'm a lover of nature. I think I'm familiar with virtually all the beaches on this axis except this one. And now that we have been invited to adopt a coconut tree and nurture those coconut trees and come here at a discount, I think, this will be somewhere to consider as the next spot. I only plead that all the owners of the resource on this axis beyond Artican try to get this road fixed in partnership with the Lagos State government. It will make the drive much less arduous. A comedian once said some of the roads in this country, that all those drugs that they tell you shake before drinking, say don't bother, just drink it and drive on Lagos Road. It will shake you enough for the drug to mix together. So I think I would not basically want to thank all of you who have honored the governor's invitation to be part of this event, and those who have sponsored, Rotarians who have individually contributed to make this occasion a success. I want to thank you. And like the lady said, we have to think of sustainability. As you know, sustainability is a key in any Rotary project we do. When you want to apply for a grant in Rotary, you have to show that that project you're doing is sustainable. Who is going to sustain it? How are you going to sustain it? So let's ensure that we build an iron cast sustainability tool into this project we are doing today. I personally would want to be able to identify what I'm going to plant today. And I can assure you within a week, you have a plastic plate that will be stuck into the ground where I plant my coconut today. So thank you all very much.
We can do better than that for him, please. We can do better. Thank you very much. Past District Governor, Rotary Int Dr. Tunji Kwenshaw. We appreciate you always. Thank you, Adoye. So, you know, when you call one of the 100 most influential in the world a Rotarian, why are you not a Rotarian yet? Please, just ask anybody around you on how to, align. All right. Our host has the presentation. Our host, as part of the text to encourage us to come here, he has the presentation. Host, please. You want to present something?
My DG, my fellow Rotarians, there's no need of planting coconuts without testing it. So I'm presenting the coconut to you with your guests so that you can be able to test what you're planting that will yield things in 4 years. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So I hope this is not for DG alone and the high table. What about us that are PG? Are you bringing to us too? Don't worry, he said, hold you responsible. He said that. All right, we recognize the presence of another royal father in the house, the Vale of Okun Ajah, your Royal Majesty. Thank you very much. The rep is here. Wherever you are, please kindly come forward for. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Okay, I don't want us to talk again. Enough is enough. We need to go into action. And before that, we just need to appreciate those who have sponsored this auspicious event, very historic event. So we'll just do the part presentation. We have the vote of thanks. Then we'll move straight into the major action of the day. All right, Mr. Chair, GOC Awards. So let's appreciate those who GOC, leave coconut, come. Leave coconut, come. Coconut, there is only one coconut head here. Sorry, sir. Coconut man at work. Please, leave coconut. Come and complete this one first. All right.
This is also we need to appreciate a few individuals for their contribution. So I'll call on Adoye 9112 to make this presentation to add district government. I know it's going to be a surprise, but we're going to make that decision. Your support was fantastic. You were always pushing me. So I need to. This is for the DG, for your support. We're going to start. It's starting, and we're doing that for the next 5 years. We are starting well. We're starting well. On behalf of Rotary Ambassador and his committee, represent District Governor Rtn Femi Adenekan. Memorabilia always remember this initiative, and to use it to remind you that we have 1,000 coconuts in state that require nurturing over the year. Congratulations. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Please don't go. You are going to make the next presentation. The guest speaker. Your guest speaker.
I'm able to speaker. The man began the Lagos People, and you have taught us what we did not know. I didn't know the varieties of coconuts, and I did not know that we have coconut without water. And today we've been educated, and you have offered your partnership to us, and we'll be glad to leverage on that. On this note, on behalf of Rotary International District 9112, to present these as a token of our appreciation to you today, and also to remind you that you were here, and to also have you keep us in your heart, and also remember that we care about our environment and we care about nature, that we can save ourselves. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Okay.
So the environment himself, the man who spiked us up, he made us realize what we are not doing right. He is a Rotarian in the heart, and on this note, he has graciously accepted the offer to start a Rotary Club on Environment Lagos. So if you are interested, can we appreciate him, please? So on this note, I want to also, for those of us who are not Rotarians, but we want to key into the environment project of Rotary. Rotary allows us to start Rotary Club on every opportunity that relates to a cause that we believe in. And because we are setting up this today, we want to start a club on the environment that will be for Lagos. And if you are interested, please, Wale. Yes, sir. If you are interested, please just approach him, let him have your details, and we will set up the club. And the club, this venue, the chairman, the host has graciously accepted to make us use this as a Rotary center, and we will be meeting here at least, if it's possible, once a month. So for everyone that choose to be a member of the Rotary Club Environment Lagos, you will be welcome to come and enjoy nature here, and also nurture the seedlings we are planting, led by Dr. Desmond Madepudu himself. Can we give ourselves a round of applause? Doctor, on behalf of Rotarians in District 9112, and to tell you that nature needs you. We want you to continually remember that we love you, and we believe that nature needs you more. You have to do what it takes to help you rescue ourselves from destruction and to preserve our environment. Thank you very much. So, Wale, so if you are interested in joining Rotary Club Environment Commissioner, please signify, and I know our sponsor will definitely want to key into it as a partner. It will be a club that will be different from the traditional club, and we are interested in pushing this. Within the next 1 month, we want to push it to our right and want to get it chartered. So I look forward to those who are interested. The coconut head. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm not saying you are coconut head. And I know the planet, you also want to be into this project. Yes, sir. Okay. Yes. So, and every other person who want to get into this project. So, and all our traditional leaders are inside the Lagos to appeal to be into it. It takes people to be a Rotarian. With less than $200, you can be a member of Rotary and you join us and be part of the Rotary. And joining us will become a friend to 1.4 million people all over the world. We are present in over 200 countries and geographical locations. Once you are a Rotarian, you have the opportunity to leverage on our activities to be able to navigate the world and have friends all over the world. So on this note, I invite you to join us because you cannot be a Rotarian without invitation. Thank you. Oh, well, we had a address us and she spoke about very well. Thank you very much, and this year I appreciate you for your support, madam, on this auspicious occasion of tree planting coconut trees. Thank you for coming around, and we do hope you continue to partner with us. Thank you. Yeah, we will have to work together. We want to appreciate this governor that is our president here, and I want to invite Madam from One Africa Tour. We want to sincerely thank you for all you have done for us and all that you do. And we this time we will actually invite the chairman to join this environment club so that we can all address the issue of environment. We have considerations of taking improving international to make well practice towards the environment. So we have the tolerance. One Africa. Okay. Okay, madam. Well, you can please drop that. Sorry, because we need to recognize your invaluable support to on this auspicious day of tree planting. Yeah, tolerance is wow.
On behalf of the Permanent Summer Group, we thank you so much.
Thank you very much also. We appreciate your support. And Mr. Kwame has always been concerned about your health. And that's why he tries us to give us this. And we work with Madam, you want to come back? We appreciate the chairman of for his greatness. And that you give this to him on our we have a language and the IPP received on behalf of Nautica and representing this for onward transmission to the organization. So Nautica for their support. Thank you very much.
Congratulations. Thank you very much.
Rotary Club of Lagos Island, Rotary Club of Lagos Central, Rotary Club of Palomo, Rotary Club of Lekki Nubari, Rotary Club of Lekki
Nubari,
Rotary Club of Ushimeto. And we have the come for Ushimeto, Lagos Central, Thank you. Thank you so much. For those who come from yes, Governor of Adenekan to please step forward.
Okay, can I sit here?
Let us speak.
Thank you.
Please, fellow Rotarians and our guests, in Rotary we have levels. This young lady represents the younger wing of Rotary. And in the past it used to be project of Rotary, but now they are partners. She stands in her own right as Rotary International representative in this gathering, and to be a disservice if I did not allow her to address us. So, PRR Fatia Adenekan, you can please address us.
Thank you very much, David, Disable District Governor. Speak of past District Governor, you highly recognized. The District Governor-elect, distinguished guests, our royal fathers, distinguished irresistible presidents, Rotarians, fellow Rotaractors, guests and friends. It's an honor being here today at the Coastal Restoration Initiative, and as said by all the speakers here today, trees at Westside Beach. This is a call to everyone that in as much as we are planting these trees here at Westside Beach, I'm encouraging us all to take that initiative back to our local communities. We can't do it, or the government can give us all we need in this country. That is why we have non-governmental organizations such as Rotary, to continue this initiative. So I want to encourage each and every one of us. Let's take this initiative back to our local community, our clubs, and our environment. Let us encourage people to plant trees around, because climate change is very key to our community, and one of the way we can grow our community is to ensure that we plant trees around and we ensure that sustainability of those trees are very key. Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you. We also have a dignitary in our midst that seems to be seated within the audience. That's the inner wheel chairman for 912. Inner wheel member Aberuagba. Can you please step forward, please? Inner wheel is the spouses of Rotarian, and we have the inner wheel chairman of 912 present. Can you please say?
Good afternoon, my district governor, the elders in the house, the elders and all Rotarians. As the district chairman in District 912, we have come to associate us and to partner with Rotary to support what is going on right now, and that is planting 1,000 coconuts to ensure that our environment is safe. We will also be doing this in our district, in all the clubs in Nigeria, in September, planting trees everywhere to ensure that the environment is green. Thank you. We will all be here.
Thank you, madam. The MC.
Thank you very much, my district governor. And I think we'll call it a wrap with this, and we have a photo session of the special dignitaries. So we are going to be inviting our guest speaker, Mr. Vale. Our guest speaker, Chanel, the rep of our major sponsor for today. Please join in this picture session. Dr. Ajah, please, can you join us at this time? We have, yes, please. So, can we? Yes, are we ready? Are we ready, please? Madam Ladele, please kindly join this picture. Please. Oh yeah, please, let's have it quickly. Power coconut. Yeah, our coconut head. Sorry, head of the coconut. Please join them, sir. Yes. You can come to this side, sir. Where is our host? We need more coconuts. Okay. So this is it. DJ, don't dull it. Light music underground. After this, we have all our royal fathers to join this picture with the same coconut tree. Coconut itself. Our royal fathers, sir. Please join us, sir. Please join us. Please, sir, join us, sir. Yes, sir. So I want this. I actually wanted this to be over there. The prayer for us to come. And so you can go. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. Yes. Our coconut head, you can go now, sir. You should be here. Okay, please don't. The head should not go there. All right. Take this. All right. After this, we have DG and the first district governors. DG, like what are they doing? The governor of Rotary Int, please. First district governor, Kamara Montosho. And PDG Tunji Pusho, please. Can you join us? Yes. For pictures. Please join the team. My PDG, sir. My PDG, DG.